Hey there, it's Kat and this is Brews and Reviews. So today we're going to be talking about the Because We Can Readathon, which is a readathon that is hosted by myself, Jenna from Just a Little Bit Random, and Kat from Stars and Embers. The readathon is running from the 19th until the 25th of October, and the readathon's theme is travel, because, we can't travel anywhere at the moment because of the global, situation. But we can travel through books, so that is our theme. This round we have reading challenges and creative challenges, and that's instead of video challenges. So you can just film a video challenge the way you normally would on YouTube. You can write a blog for it, you can post an Instagram with a description, you can even post on TikTok if you want to, as long as you link it to the relevant comment section of the video on the Because We Can Readathon channel. It'll count towards the giveaway that we're doing. So instead of me repeating everything that we've already explained, I'm going to leave a link down to the announcement video, the reading challenges video, and the creative challenges video on the Because We Can Readathon challenge, because that explains everything way better than I would actually be able to explain it. So if you want any details on how to enter the giveaway, then you'll find that over there. So I'm just going to run through the reading challenges and the creative challenges, just in case you wanted a quick place to get all of the information you need. So let's talk about the reading challenges first. They're basically designed so that you can fit these prompts in around any other readathon you might already be doing, or, if you just don't read that many books in a month, you can double up, triple up. If you can find one book that covers all of the prompts, then it counts for the readathon and you will have completed all of the prompts. So that'd be awesome. Let me know if you do find a book that covers all of them. I would be very interested to see which book that is. Challenge number 1 is to read a book involving travel. So that is literally a book that involves travel. Maybe someone just walks around to somebody else's house. Maybe someone goes on an epic quest. I feel like this one is pretty easy to meld to any book that you want to read, whatever the genre. Prompt number 2 is to read a book from a different culture. So basically, if the culture is not your culture, go for it. It's about broadening our understanding of the world without actually leaving our houses. So, go for it. Prompt number 3 is to read a book that is set in a world that you do want to visit or that you don't want to visit. So, it's kind of open to anything. If you didn't want to go to Westeros, perhaps, because, murder and death, then that would count for it. If you did want to go to London or New York or something like that, then that would count. It's pretty open-ended. Prompt number 4 is to read a book with a map in it. So this can be a physical map, it can have a map, drawn in the cover of it, or it could be a map that's referenced inside the book, so a character could use a map to go somewhere. Prompt number 5 is to read a science fiction book. So this is a really broad genre, and I really encourage you, if you think maybe you don't like sci-fi, to think about things like dystopian and apocalypse books are counting as science fiction. Time travel books, science fiction. There's a lot of different variables in sci-fi. So if you're looking at this prompt and thinking, I don't want to go on a space journey, there is a lot more to sci-fi than that, so definitely check it out. Prompt number 6 is to read a book with a place in the title. Now, I think this one's going to be the hardest one to do, because looking at my own shelves, I have very few books that actually have places, specific place names in the title. So you could perhaps twist it so that, for instance, you could use The Dark Garden, because it's a garden and that is a place. It's not a specific place, but it definitely counts. So you can kind of twist this one to suit your needs. And lastly, question number 7 is to read a book that features the ocean. So it could be set on the ocean, it could be in the ocean, it could be by the beach, it could be, just a character that is really wants to go and see the sea. We also have a bonus reading challenge, which is completely optional. It is to read the group book, which is The Girl from Everywhere by Heidi Heilig. This book actually covers at least 4 of the prompts, so if you did decide to read this book, then it definitely covers a large chunk of the reading challenges anyway, so we'd like it if you join us. All the hosts are going to read it, and we're going to do a live show after the fact, so, if you want to read this book, it sounds really cool. It's about pirates that can travel through time, dimension, place, as long as they've got a map for it, they can go there, so it sounds really interesting. The lovely Kat from Stars and Embers also designed a TBR map, so if you like colouring things in, visually seeing prompts written down, we have a map that you can either colour in yourself or just use to tick off challenges if you want to. I'll leave all the links to all of this down in the description below. If you can't find anything, then drop me a message and I will reply. Now let's talk about the creative challenges. As I said before, these are open to YouTube, Instagram, blogs and TikToks if you want. If there's any other platform that you can think of and you can link it to us, then you can go for it. We try to make these as inclusive as possible because not everyone has the time to film a big YouTube video, or you know what, some people don't like being in front of the camera, that's totally fine. So we've opened it up this round, so hopefully everyone can have the chance to participate and enter the giveaway. Challenge number 1 is a would I survive in the world of ... So pick a world, would you survive in it? You can do whatever you want with it. If you're feeling less creatively minded, I know She Is Such a Lauren has done a tag that is would I survive in the world of, so maybe try doing that if you're not feeling like you're up for doing a skit, or you're not feeling like you want to do one specific book. If you want to open it up to other books, try that tag. For day 2, the creative challenge is to pack a bag. So you can either pack a bag for yourself, or you can pack a bag for a fictional character going on an adventure. What do you think that they'll need? Fill the bag. For day 3, the creative challenge is character house sitting. You're going away and you need to leave a fictional character to house sit for you. Who are you going to leave? What's going to happen? Again, pretty much you can do whatever you want. You can film a skit, you can tell us what happened, you can show us the aftermath. Go wild. For day 4, the challenge is a food DIY. This one's kind of open to interpretation, as you could either like bake or make some of the food, or you could like come up with a different way to make the food. Like you could make it out of paper or something if you don't like cooking or don't have access to cooking ingredients or something like that. As long as it's made, it'll count for this challenge. The challenge for day 5 is a road trip. So just show us some characters traveling together. What interactions would they have? They could be from the same book, they could be from different books. Let your imagination run wild. The challenge for day 6 is transformation. So we want you to create a scene or some scenery from a fictional place. It doesn't really matter how you do this. You could do it with an entire room. You could build stuff on Lego. It's up to you how big or small that you want to do this. You could pretty much do anything that you want. And lastly, the prompt for day 7's creative challenge is a traveler's guide to blank. So yeah, make us a little travel guide. Tell us the things that we need to know before we go to a certain place. We also created a tag video that you can use to substitute for any of the creative challenges. Say you're not feeling one of them, you can switch in the tag video that just involves a lot of books and coordinates and finding shelves. I'll leave it a link down below. We've got all the questions for that in a Google Doc, so it should be pretty easy to sub in if you wanted to do one of those. You can also do it as like a bonus video, and that would be awesome. We can't wait to see everything you guys make. It's going to be so much fun. And lastly, I'm just going to send you guys over to the creative challenges video where the giveaway is explained far better than I could right now. So if you want to know how that works, definitely head over there. So I think that's everything covered. I really hope you'll join us for this round. We kind of left it really open so the reading prompts could be used if you're already reading things, and the creative prompts can be done differently if you only have time to do like an Instagram post rather than a full video, or if you want to do blog posts and you find that much easier. It's really open, so I hope you guys will join us. It's going to be so much fun. I'm very excited. I definitely haven't filmed everything yet, so gonna have a busy week ahead of me, but I hope you'll join us, and if you like this video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!